Hello there. In this tutorial, I'm going to discuss about show commands of OSPF. Working of OSPF can be divided by three types: is neighbor table, topology table, and routing table. So neighbor table is basically provide us the information about the neighbor. Topology table will provide the information about how the network's topologies, how the network's physicalities, and routing table will provide us about the information about the best possible way, which network is provide us a best possible way. So this is what OSPF's working is. Neighbor table will provide the all information about the neighbor and the relationship of the neighbor. It stabilized the relationship of the neighbor, topology, the physicality of the network, how the network looks like, how the physicality of the network is. And routed table will be add those information for the best possible way, for the best possible path, so that tomorrow if we request to send the data or receive the data, then we'll find out about the best possible path. Now we were going to configure, we were going to basically see the commands of OSPF, show commands of OSPF in the routers. So we already configured these in the past, and OSPF we configured. You can see the consideration of network, and these network will provide us the information about the basics of the OSPF routing. So let me go to router 0, and here we have to provide a command. This first command is enable wish to privilege mode. I have to give a command called show IP OSPF neighbor. So this particular command showing us that the neighbor of neighbor ID of router 0. So even in the physical way, you can see that that router 0's neighbor is router 1. Its network ID is 192.168.2.1. We already learned about the priority value of OSPF, and we saw that if the interface have a manual IP configure, or the highest IP will be considered as network ID. So router 1's network ID is 192.168.1, the 2.1, because it's the highest value of that entire router, because that router have two interface, fast Ethernet and serial interface. Serial interface have an IP address 10s2. In fact, you can check it at router 1. You can see enable and then show IP OSPF neighbor. So once you open this command at router 1, you can find out the neighbor ID. That router 1 have two neighbor. One is router 0 and another is router 2. Neighbor ID is 192.168.3.1. Its dead time is also configured 39 seconds. Address is 22 and connected with 0/0. Same, the neighbor ID is 192.168.1.1. State is full, means it's healthy network. Dead time is 34 seconds and address times 1. Another command will show you show IP OSPF database. It will provide the entire database. For example, link ID. Link ID is 192.168.3.1, and the router's address will be same. And the entire sequence of the neighbor, you can see 3.1, 2.1, 1.1 means the highest router value is being shown the first. Same, the router 0, when you give a command to show IP OSPF database, you can find out the link IDs on sequence wide 1.1, 3.1, and 2.1. So it will turn the distance. Now you can see the show IP route. Via route command, you can able to understand about the routing enabled via OSPF. The value here is OSPF. O means OSPF. And the same we can find out the show IP protocols. So routing protocol with OSPF 10, and the router ID is 192.168.1.1. Similarly, router for networks 10.0 and 192.168.1.0. The gateway is there 1, 2, 3. Distance there. That update time is there. Hope you learned something from this show command.